everyone, this is Ronix here, and today I'm showing you how to make a mob farm and to get the loot and get the XP. I don't know if it won't work that well in creative, but I think you can only make it creative unless you have cheats on, because you do need command block. By the way, the command is really easy. It's not like other commands that are kind of hard. This is a nice, easy command. It's not that hard. And by the way, most of it doesn't need commands. You just need a command to be able to spawn the mobs. But if you're in survival, then you can just use dispensers instead of command blocks. If you're in creative, you can probably use a command block. If you're in creative, you don't know how to get command blocks, or you're in survival, you could just get a dispenser. But I'm not going to be showing off how to get my base, because the thing I made isn't my awesome base made from this cool thing I got from a cool video. Well, here's the beginning of it. I will just rebuild it, but first I'll make it a slab before I can. That's nice, a slab. Yeah, slab. So I'm gonna show you how I built mine. You can build it different ways. Actually, I don't know how to build it different ways. I just made this thing up. So what I did is this command block sets it for summon zombie, and then this one summons a skeleton, and I made it redstone connect, and it goes all the way to here, and then when you pull the switch, a skeleton comes, because this one says a skeleton, and then if you pull this one, there's a zombie. Now, as you can see, there's a skeleton, and over there's a zombie, and you do need to have, let me show you how I build it, after I'm done killing these. And then, after that, it goes into the chest, and you can get some loot. It's pretty nice. See, here you go. There's all the loot. I might see more loot than usually because I have killed some other mods, testing it out and things. Oh, I'm not going to show you how to make the base though. That's just how cool base I made. Yeah, this is my world that I built, like to build with my sister. And I think that this right here is headspace for the monsters, because before I was wondering why they weren't spawning. It's because they were like getting stuck in the wall, and I don't know what was going on, but I think they were getting stuck in the wall and something. So then I just did this roof space, and then they kind of get spawn a little bit high, and then they fall back down. Oh, if you're doing underground, then you can do what I did, this, like, the 3-block high thing. But if you're, not underground, you can do it underground, but I think it works better underground. That's what I think. There you go. You're gonna start by, I don't really know exactly how I builded it. I kind of just builded it, but I don't know how wide it is and stuff, so if it doesn't work, because, and we're starting off with having the part where you kill the stuff. You need it to be 3 blocks high, but you need to put slabs, and it makes it darker for the monsters spawn better, and the monsters can't get to you, because it's, well, of course, you can't get through it easily, but baby monsters can get through it. That's the only problem. And next, what you need to do is make kind of like a little tunnel for the water can go, and push them all too. Make a little tunnel, kind of. Tunnel. This works really good underground, by the way. Oh, I kind of just made this a little bit up because I kind of was trying to find a way to make a mob farm, and then I found this way, and it worked pretty good. You can do it as long as you want, but it needs to be long enough for the water to be able to push the monsters, and to make it a little bit wide, and make sure it's even. This is about like 5 or something. Nice and even. Wait, let me make it a little bit bigger, just a little bit. Now let me just do this. I don't think it needs to be this wide, but let me make it a little bit less wide. Now let me make it connect, and let me make this a little bit bigger. And this, by the way, if you want to know how long this is, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 things long, if you want to know. And then now I can make sure to make it dark, and but I'm not gonna make it silly because I wouldn't be able to show you guys as good. So that's why. And you can, it kind of did some cool stuff in the inside of it. I don't know why. I'm gonna make a roof because then the monsters won't burn, of course. Oh, by the way, if you're in a survival world, make sure there's no dark spots. Because they might accidentally like spawn. If you have a cave underneath you, they might spawn in a cave. Actually, I don't know, if you use a command. Actually, no, it will work, but I meant if you're using a spawner thing that spawns monsters, then you want to make sure that I tried the spawn monster thing. It didn't work. It would maybe work for you, but I think the command blocks and the dispensers work better. So let me go ahead and finish his roof. Let's go inside. Well, not really inside, but I meant like whatever. And let's build this up. Up we go. It doesn't need to be too high, but it needs to be. Oh yeah, it does need to be too. It needs to be pretty high, because then if it's really low, like 2 blocks, then the monsters will get stuck in the ceiling and die. So make sure it's pretty high, like about like 5 blocks high. I don't know, how high is this inside? Inside, this is about like 3 blocks. Let me make sure it's not too low or something. This might be good. I think it will. Yeah, I guess. If it doesn't, then you can just make the ceiling higher if it doesn't work for you. Whatever it takes. And then make sure it's not too bright inside, otherwise monsters won't spawn. And what you need to do, the first thing you need to do is, after you put the slabs, you need to get some signs. Because then the water will stop right there. Right, since you got the 2 signs, get some water. And now you come inside, but, by the way, you can build this without having the slabs in the beginning. I'm just doing that. Actually, you do need signs. Then next step, you just do this. You put water right here, and don't put any, don't try to fill up the things that do this, because if it doesn't, it pushes you, and then you do the same thing on the side. And that seems about perfect wide. Oh no, I think I found a problem. Oh wait, no, I didn't. And then you put a water right in the middle, right here. And then what will happen is this. You would get pushed this way, and then this way, and then you would get pushed forward, and you were going to here, and then you finish it off by slicing them, and then they'll die. That's kind of how you do it, but actually make sure to do 2 waters like this. I don't know why I didn't do that, but and then what it would do, push it to here, and I don't know what's going on here. I don't think I have it long enough, which, if it's not long enough, let me just fix that problem by just doing this, and if it does what happened to me right now, then what you can do is just lower the tunnel, how long it is right here. See, now since I lowered the tunnel, I can kill the mobs. By the way, I think it's like that because it might have been too wide or something. I don't know. I don't want a sign there. Actually, I don't even need any signs because the water's not going that far. There. Wait, actually, let me make it a little bit shorter. Now I'll do the slabs. Then the signs. I don't know why you need signs whenever it's this short, but it's okay. Oh wait, you do need it to be wider, Ashley. You need to have 2 blocks extra wide. So 2 blocks extra wide. You know why? Because then for the chest right here, and then there'll be some of that. Okay, next step. Put a chest. Make sure it's pointing this way. I don't know if it has been pointing that way. I don't actually know that much about hoppers, but and then next what you do is you get a hopper. What's that? And there we go. Got a hopper. And then what you do is you need to put a hopper and make sure you're shifting too, because you need to make sure you're shifting, because if you're shifting, it actually just make sure you're shifting while doing it. So I need a good hopper. I accidentally did the wrong thing. So let me do this. And make sure you're shifting and then shift and place it like right here on the chest. And then you do the same thing on the chest and make sure it's pointing at the chest like this. That seems good. And now what you do is now when monsters die, the loot will go into the chest. Sometimes if you're too close, you just get it with in your inventory. And if you're really smart, you can make the hoppers go into like all kinds of separate chests and stuff. That would be cool, but Next, what you're going to do is make the redstone for it. It will go into, it will lead. And you can do a sign to say, like, what thing you want to spawn, but because that's what I kind of did. And then put a lever, but not yet. Don't put the lever yet. And you can put it wherever you want the monsters to spawn, and I'm going to want them to spawn. Oops, let me just block that off with a block. I'm trying to find something. So sorry. There we go. Oh, make sure you have a repeater. If you have a really long tunnel, if you have a really big thing that I just showed you to make, then you will need some repeaters because, well, it'll be way too long and then the thing will slow down. You know what I'm talking about if you're pretty good at redstone. Well, it's really good. I'm not the best at redstone, but that's fine. You put your command block there. And then you command the command block to say this. Okay, whatever you can do /summon and whatever you summon, you just type any monster that you want to spawn. Any monster in Minecraft, anyway. So if you want to spawn a silverfish, you just do a silverfish. You want to spawn a zombie, and you get it. You just say their name. And I want to spawn a zombie. And then what you do next, you do shift and press that thing, and that thing, and that thing 3 times. There we go. Now that's good. And then next, if you want to spawn 2 mobs and like 2 levers, what you do is just pull it on this side. Or if you want to go crazy, you can just put 1 here and 1 here. Just spawn a whole bunch. But I don't know if that would work with the redstone. They might accidentally connect together. Actually, I think it could do that. Well, anyway, since that thing has the command in, then what we do, we come to here and we break the block that it's at. Right here, and then you do this, and if you're underground, it will work well, because then you don't need to do what I'm doing right now, like, oh, by the way, if you're doing this with a building, you need to have it 3 blocks wide, but, for you don't see the redstone. If you do want to see the redstone, you could just do what I'm doing, then that would be nice. Then you put a lever. And if we do it like the wall, what you do is just that. And then you do that. Then you pull it. A monster. Oh, by the way, the only problem is, I think I accidentally might have did something. Oh, there it is. See? And then it will come over here. Oh, make sure there's another slab right there. I don't know why I accidentally deleted that. Let me get a slab. There, and then what you can do, you can shift and just kill them, and you can die. And as you can see, you get the XP, some of it. Sometimes you get stuck in the hopper, and then it will land in the chest. It's just because he didn't drop anything though. Otherwise, sometimes they drop stuff. If you go crazy, you just do this, and you spam it if you want to spawn a whole bunch, and you're safe too. But if you have creepers, you probably want to do glass. Oh no, creepers I don't think blow you up with this slab, I don't think. And they can kill them all. Yes, die. And then they're dropping this chest. I'm not getting that much loot for these guys. I don't know why. Probably because I haven't killed that much. And then, did I get any loot for that guy? Yes. And then, kill. I'm getting some XP. I'm in creative, so you can't see if I'm getting XP, but I am. I'm just in creative, so if you're in survival, you can't do the same thing. The only thing you have to do if you're in survival is do suspensors, not command blocks. And if you want to do 2, you just do the same thing as this, and then do summon skeleton. You can summon whatever you want. By the way, it would be a good idea to summon a witch, because witches give you they give you so much different types of cool stuff. So that's a good thing to be able to spawn. But if you're in survival, I don't know if this works, because you can't spawn monsters in survival. What you can do in survival is probably like make a dark area, or try to make them spawn. Well, anyways, that's all I could show you today. That's all, and